Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Washington Redskins franchise here on Madden 20. Please get excited for this playoffs. Make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more Madden 20 content or just franchise content in general. Join the squad here and we can build a winner together. As we take a look at how this season has gone for the Redskins. Early on, they had some tough games. They lost 24-51 to the Rams, had a bye week, and never looked back. Absolutely ended the season on a tear, winning every single game since their bye week, and a lot of them in big score fashion. The Ravens ended as the best team in the AFC at 14-2. The Texans and the Colts made the playoffs from the AFC South, both at 10-6. It's a very tight race in that division. Texans came away with it. Dolphins win the AFC East with a 9-7 record, and the Chiefs and Broncos make the playoffs as well in the AFC, 11-5, 9-7 respectively. In the NFC, the Lions win the North at 9-7. Didn't have a whole lot of competition there. The Vikings, the strangest winless team of all time, at 0-15-1. The Saints go 10-6 and easily win the NFC South, and of course our division was one of the toughest in the entire league, actually was the toughest, and the Seahawks win the West barely by virtue of actually tying a game. Interesting. Tyler Morris ends his season with 4,900 yards, 52 touchdowns, 18 picks, a 120.9 quarterback rating. Jeffrey Moore breaks the single-season rushing record with 2,400 yards, a 7.8 yards per carry, 11 touchdowns. John Greer did pretty well in relief as well. We didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver, but we did have 3 guys in the 900 range, and almost 4, to be honest with you. Spicer was just shy. Nice to see that Heyman could get almost 1,000, even though he missed some time, some plays, some games. Moses Burrio, everybody's favorite offensive lineman, ends up with the most sacks given up on the team with 18. Of course, he could never make it through without giving up more than a sack a game. Bo Tatum with 152 tackles. Dave Zimmerman had 132, which is crazy for a corner to have that many tackles. TFL's 22 for Stallings, 21 for Payne. Crazy season. 16 sacks for Donovan Stallings. He just had a hell of a year. 13.5 for John Allen, 10 for Daron Payne. After that, everybody else was just kind of there. As far as interceptions are concerned, Dave Zimmerman, a year removed from having 13 picks, he has 10 picks. So 2 years with double-digit picks in a row for Dave Zimmerman to start his career. That has got to be the work of a legend in the making. We'll see what ends up happening. Landon Collins gets to 14 forced fumbles on the season. That is incredible for him. 3 recoveries for Donovan Stallings, who was a very good defensive player for us, obviously. We didn't block any kicks. We didn't get any safeties, but look at the defensive touchdowns. 4 for Zimmerman, 2 for Buchanan, and 1 for a few other guys. We had certainly a lot of defensive touchdowns this season. Our scoring defense was tremendous. 31 of 31 Will Lutz with a 61 long and 79 of 79 on extra points. Malcolm Camp, 49.2 average. On kicks, Joseph Vick, almost 1,500 yards of kick returning and 619 of punt returning. No touchdowns, though, this season. And we'll take a look at how that stacked up in the league. Tyler Morris, the most touchdown passes by 12. The most picks tied with Sam Darnold. And a very good season from Tyler Morris. If you look at passer rating, only Lamar Jackson had a better passer rating on the season than Tyler Morris. In running, of course, Jeffrey Moore had the most running yards, but Zeke Elliott's not to be scoffed at. He had 2,000 yards himself and 14 touchdowns. Jeffrey Moore just doesn't score the amount of touchdowns that these guys do because he's usually tired by the time we get to the goal line. John Greer stole a lot of touchdowns from him. 20 touchdowns for Kareem Hunt and Alvin Kamara, though. That is a lot of touchdowns being run for in this league. Receiving-wise, 1,275 was the most, so having 4 guys almost make it to 900 together. We had 3 guys in the 900-some-odd range. That's pretty good, in my opinion. Daquan Bodden tied Josh Gordon for the lead in touchdowns on the season. Ashley Heyman also had double-digit TDs, so that's cool to see. Brandon Linder, the only guy to not give up a sack. Moses Burrio was the second worst in the league giving up sacks on this season. So I know there's going to be a lot of people clamoring to get rid of him, but like a 94 superstar is really hard to get rid of on the offensive line. That's just really hard to just let go for no good reason. TFL's we would have had the lead there. Sacks, we would have had the league lead at 16, but unfortunately, because, you know, top 100 tacklers and all that crap, Dave Zimmerman with 10 picks kills the league lead by 6. And defensive touchdowns, Dave Zimmerman had 4. That is double the next person. Will Lutz was clearly the best field goal kicker in the league, making 31. And as far as punting goes, actually Malcolm Camp was like bottom 2 punters as far as kick average. So that's a little down on the season. If there's anything you can really point a finger down on, I guess it's that. Especially for a superstar punter, he should be doing a little better. But Joseph Vick was the best punt returner of the year. Tyler Morris will subsequently win MVP of the league, as he absolutely deserves. Jamal McCoy gonna lose Coach of the Year to Michael Latimer of the Ravens. They obviously had a better team on the year. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Tyler Morris. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Dave Zimmerman. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Isaac Spicer. So congrats to him. Kerry Clark wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Tyler Morris wins Best Quarterback. Jeffrey Moore, Best Running Back. Wide receiver goes to Josh Gordon, but Heyman and Mason Sams were on there. Best offensive lineman, Moses Burrio, 3rd on the list. Again, hard to get rid of a guy like that. Of course, half of the Cowboys' offensive line is also on that list, and they also won it. Stallings will win Best Defensive Lineman with John Allen right behind him. Best Linebacker, Bo Tatum, comes in 2nd. Dave Zimmerman wins Best DB with Landon Collins in 2nd, and Will Lutz wins Best Kicker. So a lot of awards for this team. As we take a look at the wild card round, it'll be Broncos, Texans, Cowboys, Seahawks, Colts, Dolphins, and Eagles, Lions. Broncos will defeat the Texans in overtime after coming back from a 10-point deficit. They win it in OT. Seattle wins 28-24, coming back in the 4th quarter. The Dolphins win 28-7, and the Eagles win 31-17. Guess what? We play our division rival, the Philadelphia Eagles, in the divisional round of the playoffs. So without further ado, let's get this thing. We have already played them twice this year, and we look to beat the crap out of them in the 3rd matchup. Make sure you drop that like button, smash the like button if you want to see the Eagles get smashed in this franchise game, and we can move to the NFC title game against someone. I guess it will either be the Seahawks or the Saints. We'll see who that will be after the game if we can win it. Seahawks, Saints, Eagles, Redskins. Let me know if you have any predictions. Let me know in the comment section below. As here we go, Carson Wentz, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks on the year, 3,600 yards. God, I swear I can talk. As we take a look at the starting lineups for the Eagles, Arcega-Whiteside, Dominique Mason are the starting receivers for Carson Wentz. He still has Jordan Howard in the backfield in this universe, and Carson Wentz, the double spin is going to get him. Dre Harris comes through with the sack. He's a big player for us, and he continues to be. Tyler Morris, we went over his stats before. He is going to take the field in another playoff game. He doesn't have any playoff wins. He's looking for his first. So is Jamal McCoy. As here goes Jeffrey Moore, and that is going to be a first down all the way to the 28-yard line of Philadelphia. From the 28 of Philadelphia on 1st and 10, throwing right side. Daquan Bodden's going to get tackled, but not before gaining a first down of 11 yards. Now 1st and 10. Here goes the jet sweep, and Isaac Spicer gets away and into the end zone. What a play by Isaac Spicer. A technical rushing touchdown for Isaac Spicer, his first of his career, that's for sure. Nice play by Bo Tatum, making sure Zach Ertz can't make the catch. And the Redskins will get the ball back. Here's Morris. He's going to throw to Mason Sams. That's going to be a first down at the 49-yard line, nearing the midfield. Now Tyler Morris looking, and he's going to get sacked by Fletcher Cox. You can't take too long, or the Cox is going to get you. So now we take a look at that Eagle defense. Bilal Nichols, Fletcher Cox, Scott, Max Holloway, Kendall Beckwith, Zaire Franklin, all part of that front 7. Avonte Maddox, Obi Melifonwu, Vaughn Poole, who used to be a Redskin, part of that secondary. And there's Derrius Guice, who used to be part of our offense. He is going to pick up a first down. Now 3rd and 3, they're going to play fake to Guice. And the throw from Wentz is going to be complete to Arcega-Whiteside at the 41 for a first down. Eagles starting to move the ball a little bit. Now they're going to hand this one off, and that is going to be going for a first down to David Johnson. So Eagles, without Jordan Howard in this universe, they've got Guice, They've got David Johnson. And now we will move into the second quarter. That is going to be complete for a first down for Carson Wentz. And now look at Derrius Guice. He is going to score on his former team, the team that drafted him. It's going to be a touchdown, and the Eagles are going to go and tie this game here early in the second quarter. Here's Tyler Morris. He is going to throw on the halfback angle. It goes to Jeffrey Moore for the first down. So Redskins moving the ball a little bit. Here goes Jeffrey Moore again. He's going to go right side. He is going to break a couple tackles, spin his way to the 37-yard line before finally be brought down there. So now 2nd and 8 for the Redskins. It's Tyler Morris. He is looking. He's got some time. He goes underneath. He's got Joseph Vick. Joseph Vick is going to use his speed to get to the first down marker. Now 2nd and 4 for the Redskins. Morris going to roll to his right. There's a flag on the play. It's complete for a touchdown to Daquan Bodden, but unfortunately, y'all are going to love this one. You've guessed it. A holding by Moses Burrio is going to bring the touchdown back. It ends up being a field goal, and Eagles take control of the ball. There's Arcega-Whiteside on 3rd and 4. He can't come down with it. And we will go into the half with the score just like this. This is a very tough game so far. 10-7. Redskins on top. We'll be back after this. And we are back at the half. The New Orleans Saints cap off a 35-17 victory against the Seattle Seahawks. So we will see the Saints, the very first team that we saw in the first playoff series, in the first playoff game of this series, in other words, as we open up this half. And that is if we can get the win here. Fletcher Cox still flexing his muscles on us with his 3rd sack of the game. So now 3rd and 12. Tyler Morris going to throw up the middle. He's got his man, Mason Samms. What a tight throw. But Mason Samms down with injury. Oh, we can't afford to lose 2 receivers. Here goes Jeffrey Moore, and he's got a hole. He'll get to the 17-yard line. 16 runs for 105 so far for him. And the Redskins are doing pretty well. A broken thumb for Mason Samms means we won't see him for the rest of the day, but we will see the undrafted rookie free agent Garrison Crosby, who makes the touchdown grab. Unbelievable play. And you gotta love it, you know, the young kid, he's hungry, he wants playing time. Donovan Stallings gets his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And 17-7, Redskins still leading here. 3rd and 11 for the Eagles, and intercepted! Dave Zimmerman continues to do what he does best, making these acrobatic plays. So now 3rd and 2, nice cut by Jeffrey Moore. Couldn't break the tackle, but it'll go down at the 12. 2nd and 9, Tyler Morris rolling right, rolling. He finds his man. It is Garrison Crosby again. Crosby, another touchdown grab. This man is having the time of his life right now as he's gotten it to 24-7. Zach Ertz, big catch up the middle. He gets all the way to midfield, helping out Carson Wentz in this offense. Another play fake for Wentz. Another throw up the middle, but this time it isn't there to Arcega-Whiteside. Dave Zimmerman with his 2nd pick of the game. And this Redskin defense is absolutely tough to deal with, even tougher when you have Dave Zimmerman playing like this. Dave Zimmerman, what a play. And that gets the Redskin offense the ball. Look at Jeffrey Moore. Wow, touchdown saved by Avonte Maddox. Now Tyler Morris on a 3rd and 19. We've got a flag. Daquan Bodden makes the catch short of the first down marker. And we are going to have a hold against this Redskin offense. It's going to be Drew Hobart that time, but it doesn't matter. It is a 4th down. Redskins punting away, and Malcolm Camp, it's not how far he can kick it, it's that he can do this. Out of bounds at the 4. What a punt. There's Wentz looking, and he will get brought down from behind. Jonathan Allen will make it 3rd and 12, and we end the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th, it's 24-7. All right, let's see what the Eagles can do. Backed up. Derrius Guice from the 2. Nice carry, but it is going to force a punt, and Joseph Vick on the fielding of the punt, going to take this all the way into Eagle territory at the 38-yard line. Excellent field position for this Redskin offense. Morris waiting, has a man, and Vick cannot come up with it, so Will Lutz would have to settle to try a 52-yard field goal. It is good, and the Redskins go up 20 points. 27-7 here in the fourth quarter. Carson Wentz looking, throwing up the middle. That is intercepted. Bo Tatum! Bo Tatum has turned it on in these last couple of games. The end of the regular season and now the first playoff game. 3rd and 6. Tyler Morris to the end zone, nearly intercepted. But that will bring Will Lutz on for another field goal attempt. This one 43 yards. Easy for Will Lutz to make. Easy peasy. It'll be 30-7. And Carson Wentz still looking. He's going to get brought down again. Donovan Stallings for the 3rd time. How good is this young man? Now 3rd and 14. Wentz turning away, throwing. Nice throw and an even better catch from Dominique Mason. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles, and Wentz about the pocket, and Stallings again 4 times. 7 tackles, 4 sacks for Donovan Stallings. Now 4th and 11. Here's Wentz. He's got some time. He's throwing up the middle. He's got Zach Ertz. First down in between like 4 Redskins. Wentz, though, has thrown 3 picks today. He's got to not make that mistake again. Here's a throw. Dominic Mason not going to get the first down. It's 4th and 4. What do the Eagles do? Well, they're going to go for it here. 4th and 4 from the 34-yard line. Wentz throws left side, and it comes off of Arcega-Whiteside's arm. And the Redskins take over. Here's Jeffrey Moore, right side. He is going to use his speed and stiff arm. And he is going to get to the 47-yard line with 169 nice running yards. But here, Jeffrey Moore going to get ahead of 169 as he is going to get all the way to the 36-yard line. That's 180 for him. 3rd and 2. Jeffrey Moore still taking time off this clock methodically. As he gets to the 21-yard line, he's nearing 200 yards on 30 carries. 1st and 10, Tyler Morris. He's got his man. It's Garrison Crosby sneaking into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day. Who is this guy? The undrafted rookie free agent. 3 touchdowns. Dominic Mason on a 3rd and 7 continues the Eagle drive with his 3rd reception of the game, but there is not a lot of time left. Eagles just playing for pride. And throwing, and Trey Winborn coming away with the acrobatic jumping interception. And that is going to do it. The Washington Redskins will be going to the NFC title game. 4 takeaways today, 161 passing yards, 212 running yards. They win it 37-7. And your Washington Redskins have won their first playoff game of the series. They have been the 1 seed before. They have lost it. They have made the wild card before and lost it. They did not lose today. Jeffrey Moore, 189 yards on the day. Isaac Spicer with that 17-yard run for a touchdown. Mason Sams, 59 yards for him. 45 and 3 scores for Garrison Crosby. Unbelievable how he was able to do that. Moses Burriel only gave up 1 sack today. Drew Hobart was mostly the culprit on any sacks because of Fletcher Cox. 10 tackles, 2 TFLs for Bo Tatum. He also had a pick. Donovan Stallings had 4 sacks. He matched Fletcher Cox in sacks, so that was a great equalizer. Jonathan Allen had 1.5, and Dre Harris split 1 with Jonathan Allen. 2 picks for Dave Zimmerman, 1 for Bo Tatum, 1 for Trey Winborn. Forced fumble was for Philadelphia as the Redskins defense dominates again. Dave Zimmerman just continues to get better. Drew Hobart got a little better. Trey Winborn got better. Khalil Bodden got a little bit better. Mason Sams got a little bit better, but he might be injured, and he will be injured for the rest of the postseason. No Mason Sams with a broken thumb. We're going to have to make do with what we have. We are going to move DJ Holmes, a corner, to the practice squad because we've got to make some moves here. We have enough corner. Now that we have Coffee back, we have got to bring Kai Stevens off the practice squad just to have 4 receivers on roster. The Baltimore Ravens took down the Denver Broncos, 49 points scored. And the Dolphins upsetting the Chiefs on the road, 28-20. We saw that the Saints won their game, 35-17. That is who we are going to take on next week. In the very next episode, the Dolphins will take on the Ravens for the right to play in the Super Bowl. we hope that we can get there. Make sure you drop a like to show support for this series. Make sure that you subscribe if you are not already for more Madden 20 content or just franchise content in general, and we can build a winner together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.